Welcome to the PurpleFido gaming channel. Great to have you with me. If you've seen, or heard, any of my videos before, you'll know that this isn't me talking in this intro. Be aware, while I'm gaming, I might utter a few naughty swear words, so I apologize in advance. New content is added twice a week, Farming Sim Fridays and Random Game Tuesdays, which is for various other games. If you'd like to support the channel, please buy some PurpleFido merch. Follow the link in the description. Anyway, as they all say, like and subscribe, and feel free to pop a comment down below. I'd love to hear from you. With all that said, let's go, PurpleFido.
Hi, welcome back to the PurpleFido channel, and we're back on Riverview. This will look very different to you guys. I've basically done what I said I was going to do. I'll quickly run through it for you. This is where we were before. This is the entrance to the farm. That was the big slope that led up to it. I flattened that. I flattened either side of it. Here we had all those trees and stumps and the hedge that I had to get rid of. And then there was another hedge here from this side of the farm where the bale storage was, and the wood storage. That was just a big field there, so I've joined that to this one. This is the sloping field. There was two fields here. There was one there and one that side. So this is the little concrete bit, and the all the trees and stumps are up here. So I'm making this into one big field, and I've made this field opposite into one big field. Don't worry about this here, this shape, this shadow, sorry. It's just the shadow of all these. I need to get rid of these trees here next, and this bush hedge thing, and then flatten all this. And obviously here we've got a bit of a ridge here where we've flattened this. That's what the road was like, so we might buy next door and flatten all this as well. Yeah, you can see how steep it was before. If we go up here, so that's what the original level was. We've had to drop it this far down. Like I say, I'm trying to get everything on the same level, but I can't buy any of this land here to reduce this. So we're just going to carry on making this field, and then we'll do some planting in it. But we've only got a small. We're using this small cultivator, which also allows us to plough fields, cultivate fields, so change it into a field, you know. You'll know what I mean. But it's only small compared to the big ploughs. I've put a few silos down here as well. Right, what we're going to do is we're going to go to a large tractor. Now we want wheels, don't we? Oh, we don't want a crawler. Don't want tracks, we want normal wheels. That'll do. And set up double wheels. Have a bit of a weight up front. We'll buy that. That's the one we've got. Try this. Just try to get something that's going to make that field easier. So I've got a big plough now. I'm not going to have it for long, we're going to sell this plough after a while. I'm just going to do this one field. And probably get rid of this tractor as well. Come on. Sorry about that crash, I was just reaching for sweeties. Today's sweets of the day continue to be kiddie sweets. We've got Jaffa cakes, refreshers, and we're carrying on with the Haribos. So when I finish this game, I'm going to have to go brush my teeth, I think. Otherwise they'll fall out, won't they? You see how awkward this can be to do a straight line with. This is why I don't like these ploughs. Let's zoom right out. Oh, why aren't you doing anything? So we'll be going over there. Right, what have we not got? Lower plough, that's that one. That should work now. The only reason I've got this thing is because it does about twice the width of that little cultivator that I've got. Still can't see all of it. Oh, you're leaving a line there, yeah? Okay. So we've gone too far. We'll fix all this afterwards. The thing I've got to decide here is whether to extend out right up to that barn. But I've got to consider what's going to be like when I'm sowing and harvesting. Whether I can be any further. But on that side I can go right up to that wall, so just need to decide what shape the field has to be. Sorry, this is going to be a slow drawn out video for you guys, so I might have a second attempt at speeding it up. See if I can actually speed up the video rather than just the sound. Hi, sorry about that. I decided to get rid of that thing. It just wasn't working. Obviously it was working, but it just wasn't good enough. Far too awkward, so I'm having to go back to using this thing. It's a lot shorter, so it takes a lot more goes to get it in and in here. It's maybe twice as many times down field as that other one, but it's a lot easier for cornering. So I'll try and have another go fast forwarding through this bit. Hi gang, welcome back. Hopefully I managed to speed that up for you lot, so you won't have to watch it. As you can see, we've got lots of turbines here to keep us going. Right, as you saw, I gave up on the red plough. Thought I'd use it just to show you guys what you get in the base game, what you have to use, but I I can't cope with it for long, so I gave up with it. Try to turn corners with that thing. I just used my normal square one. Obviously, as you probably saw in the game, in the video I mean, you saw that I've made this into a weird L shape. I just need to tidy it up now. No, not that. Some grass paint. So if you've watched these channels before, you know how much I hate wobbly edges. So we'll just do that, and here we'll make that our base straight bit. So we'll go here. So we'll have to go all the way down this line out. Just tidy it up. Right, I'll do all down there afterwards while I'm off camera. Let's do this bit here. So obviously when you're reversing and turning around and stuff, it still picks up your where you're cutting. So we'll go to here. So obviously here I can't go too far up this way because of that wall. Because if the field extended up here, when I'm harvesting or sowing, the machine will just crash into that and stop. So I've got quite a big barrier here. I could just leave as it is and have the seeders and harvesters just going in and out of all these little wobbly bits, as I'd call them, but it takes too long, too faffy. Right. So we will leave all this side later. Actually, I could just do that bit, couldn't I? Not too far there. Okay, I'll leave it till. And obviously here. It's just a little bit. So I'll do all down these sides and this bottom bit once I've done this middle one. But for now we'll leave it at that. Take you. I'll lift you up. Take you back to the field for now. Whoa, don't do that. That's what you get for looking around. I'll leave you there so we don't forget when we come back to you. I've got a harvester in this field. I've decided that I did 11 videos on that Zilonga map. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do up to 10 videos on each of the others. Then once I reach 10 I'll stop. And once all the videos, all the maps have had 10 videos, I'll go on to a different game. I'm sure you're all getting sick of farming now. Or you might not be getting sick of farming, but you're getting sick of seeing me farming. So now I'm getting a bit sick of them when I watch them back during the edits. But I'll carry on with the multiplayer version with Yorkshire Game Player. We'll keep doing that. But after 10 maps of each, I'll stop the solo games. I'll have to have a look to see how many we've done of Elm Creek and Riverbend Springs. I think Riverbend Springs was started at the same time as this one, so we'll be at 5 or 6 probably. I think Elm Creek's up to about 8 or 9. So he'll be stopping soon. Right, we need to pick these up, don't we? Oh, you've got grass in you. You're the one. You're straw. Whoa. Let's turn around. Go around him. Come on, pick up the straw, make the bells, come on. I'll slow down here because he's just about to finish. Right, got this bit down here to do, haven't you? Right, so we'll do this and then we'll get rid of the contents of that trailer. So there's nothing else we can do in this but at least do some more rows. Right, so we've picked up some yellow. Now what I could do, because I've got wheat in here, is I could sell it, but what I'm doing is I am storing it in this silo up here because it'll be useful if I get chickens. Chickens will have wheat instead of chicken food. That's our silo. That one in front of us is just for seeds. Seeds and lime, I believe. Oh, where are you going? Turn around. I won't tell you how many hours it took to do those, level those fields. And chop down all trees. It was absolutely hours and end of faffing about. Are you full yet? No, you're not. Back you up here with it. I'm actually not too sure about doing what I said earlier, cancelling this after 10 episodes, after all the work I've done. So if you remember rightly, when we first started, this was the farm up here. Obviously it had all the buildings and all sorts of what's the word I'm thinking of? Come on, brain, work. All sorts of tractors and stuff. All the tractors and the harvesters and shit, so sorry, and things. So I spent ages getting rid of all them, redesigning the whole farm, and now I'm talking about getting rid. I think that's just shadow there. No, it's not. We'll do these last 2 rows here while wait for him to come. I think next time round I'll exchange him for that big black harvester that goes faster and has a bigger tank. Still requires emptying, just not as much or as often. Dump you all Right, I'll go dump these and then I'll call that a day. I hope you've all enjoyed this new flattened version of the map. If not, stay tuned and you'll see what happens in the future. Possibly chickens or some cows or something. It's not much of a farm without animals, is it? Alright, so what we'll do is we'll come over here and we'll park you in here for the night. Okay, right, you're done. Plenty of air in there, haven't we? But I could do some more grass. Maybe that's the next job, either planting some grass or just buying some from the shop. But why buy it when you can grow it? Got plenty of time in the world to grow things, so. Wow, that's a big one. The problem with that big one is you've got no room at the base to do anything. So you've got this big stand here. You can't plant anything around it. But anyhow, also like, subscribe if you haven't already, and leave some comments. And I'll see you next time, whenever that may be. Probably Tuesday, I believe. I think this goes out on a Friday now. Okay, see you later. Ta-ta.